You know those dudes. You know when you show up to that party or that club or that bar, and there's those dudes there thinking that like, shit, look at how hot and sweaty I am. I got 2 beers. Some chick's gonna fuck me tonight. As if some girl in the history of girls has ever walked into a bar and been like, who am I gonna take home? Wait a minute. Look at how hot and sweaty. Oh my God, no, he's mine. 2 beers in a hand? Fuck. Come home with me now. As if that's ever happened, right? But that's where they were. But I said, yo, man, they're going to stay over there. We're going to stay on the deck. We're going to stay right here because I'll be damned if I get beaten up tonight. We're not getting into a fight tonight, right? They said, we're not getting into a fight. I said, cool. About an hour into that party, there was some poor sap laying on his back in the dirt, getting stomped on by about 4 to 5 guys. And they're just stomping on him. And violence is cool when it's on a movie or it's in a video game, but that shit's ugly when you see it in real life. There's nothing cool about it. And my friend decided to jump in to stop it. And he jumps in, he's like, yo, no, man, leave him alone, man. Look how bloody he is. Dude, he's barely even conscious anymore. Leave him alone, man. It's chill, blah, blah, blah. And somebody shoved him. Now, my friend isn't really known for being the most tolerant, level-headed dude in the world. And I knew that. And I was sure that we were not going to get our ass kicked tonight. So I jumped in the middle and I was like, yo, dude, no, chill out. We said we were not going to fight. I was like, yo, man, look at this, man. Look at how small and skinny we are. We're not trying to cause any problems. We're not even here to fight, man. I'm like, yo, I don't even know this dude, man. You want to beat his ass? Hey, man, more power to you. And he grabbed me and shoved me to the ground. Now, as it was when I was a little kid, I still kind of am the little effeminate mascot of my friends. They're like, oh, Chris, you're going off on your little book tour. Good for you. Tell us all about it when you get back. And that's who I am, and that's who I was. But my friends are fiercely loyal to me, and they all jumped in, which sounds really cool and heroic. But at the time, there was 4 of my friends and 25 of these big dudes who were all like twice the size of us. So I stand up, and I look, and I see all 4 of my friends on their back, either getting floor punched in the face or getting stomped on. And I was like, oh, remember we said we weren't going to get into a fight? So I walked up to that deck. There's a deck right here, and there's a little lip that stuck out. And I stood up on that, and I started surveying the anarchy. And I reached into my pocket, and I pulled out a little canister of mace. You know that little canister of mace your mom gets you? She's like, I know you're going away to school, so put this on your keychain. That kind of mace? That kind of mace. And I pulled up there and I grabbed that thing, and it was been in my pocket for 6 months, waiting for something to happen. Blow the dust off, move that cap, and I look at everything and I go, and start macing everyone. Friends included. And it was so awesome to watch their face go, no. And I was macing everybody and I was like, this is so cool. And as I'm macing everyone, I feel wham. And it felt like somebody had hit me in the side of the face with a cinder block. But in all reality, it was probably one of the catcher's mitt-sized fists of these giant men who looked at me and like, look at this little asshole, macing all my friends. Cool, watch this. I'm gonna wind up, run up to this motherfucker, and bow! Knocked me out so hard, it knocked me over the railing. I was like, oh no! And I fell on my head, and I was knocked unconscious. I came to and everything looked like a shitty Nirvana video. It was like, oh. And I kind of get up and I look at my friends and I see them, they're all bloody in the dirt, and I hear people yelling about cops and people start running and everything. So I go up to my friends and kind of gather everybody and collect each other, and we go out to the car and we go home. We get back to my house and we start surveying the damage, licking our wounds and everything. And my friend Matt was like, I think I broke my collarbone, which years later, it turns out they'd snapped his collarbone and he didn't have health insurance and he never got it fixed. So like, it's funny when he comes over now, he'll be like, dude, feel my collarbone, remember this shit? And you can literally feel it goes like that in his collarbone. And I get back to my house and my mom was gone for the weekend. And I walk in the kitchen and my mom leaves me one of those notes, here's 20 bucks, buy food with this, not cocaine and hookers. You guys get this, right? And I try to read it and I can't. I look at my friends, I was like, dude, I can't read this. I mean, I know I went to public school, but I went for like 12 years, and I know how to read this. And they're like, are you serious? And I couldn't read, and that's a scary-ass feeling. They took me to the hospital. I had a severe concussion. The next day, we're all hanging out again in my kitchen, and a friend of mine walks through the door, and he looks at us, and he's like, yo, man, so what happened? I was like, dude. So we get to that bonfire, right, and there's big, thick-necked dudes, giant cantaloupes, you know, on their arms and everything, and they come up to the dude, and they're stomping on the dude, and Matt's like, no, 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 and they throw me in the dirt, and then my friend Lewis is like, no, dude, stop. We just got our ass kicked. And I'm like, no, that is not what happened. There's so much more to the story, man. Remember when everybody was getting stomped and Matt got his shit broke, and I jumped on the thing, and I started macing everybody, and everybody's like getting fighting, and he's like, no, dude, stop. We just got our ass beat. That's who I've always been. The dude who talked too much. The dude who never knew when to shut up. I have this nervous thing where when I get uncomfortable in situations, I talk a lot. I think a lot of people in this room have that too. You just never know when to shut up. You know when you're talking to like a girl or a guy, and you're like, holy shit, I can't believe this is coming out of my mouth right now. Stop talking. That's who I am. That's who I've always been. And I think that a lot of people are going to say, well, you know, you need to work on this, you need to work on this. But I think if the root of the matter is going to be you have unresolved childhood issues that you never dealt with. You have a lot of insecurity that stems from that. And problem is that I had